Yes. All right, guys, earbuds out. All right. This very well might be the most impactful thing you might hear, this year. Might be the most impactful thing I'm a part of. This is something that's going to potentially kind of shift your life trajectory here. We are extremely, extremely fortunate to have people behind me donate, volunteer their time. These guys are all, time is money. These guys are all like giving up significant money they could be working right now to be here and talk to you guys about their trades that they're involved in. So it's something that I'm extremely passionate about and just wanted to express is this is something that it's just one of the first times I've done something like this. It's not going to be the last, because more and more you'll see, the options, as you think about what you want to do after high school, and want you to know that some of you guys might not have gone to this traditional college that, we think about, but make no mistake, these guys are professionals. They are people that have business knowledge, sales knowledge, leadership knowledge that you can't get in a traditional college diploma. All these people have families. They own property, which is not an easy thing in this day and age. Many of them in Wakefield, and just about all of them are former graduates of Wakefield Memorial High School. Some of you guys are neighbors with them. I'm lucky to call some of them close friends and former students. So please keep your attention. How we're going to do is I'm going to introduce them. They're going to do a quick just overview of what they're currently doing in their journey from high school. Once that is done, we're going to break you guys into two smaller groups so you can have kind of talk kind of personally with particular people in their trades and hopefully get some questions, ask some questions. So without further ado, I'm going to start this. Everybody comes in, and first person that's going to come up and speak, each person is going to come up, kind of just tell you about what they do and then kind of their journey from high school, just a few minutes each. And then, just to start. And I'll start off with the person who's very helpful to help me kind of organize this. Not only did this fine Wakefield High School graduate marry well, but he's also very distinguished and helps kind of run a business as a plasterer. Carmine Nigel.
What's going on, guys? So I graduated in 07, and my father owned a plastering business, so summers in high school I'd plaster with him or, be a laborer, start the bottom of the barrel, mixing the plaster, this and that. And then high school hit full time. I was on the fence, should I go to college? Should I go right into the trades? Didn't know. As some of you may know, I played football here, and then I was like, do I go on and play college ball, Division III, or do I just go right to the trades? So I was torn, made a decision to not even step into school, not even apply to a college, and I went right to the business, my father's company. And at first it was tough. It was real tough. You're making little money at first, but you come into it debt-free, or minimal debt, if any debt, So you come into it, and you start from the bottom of the barrel and you work your way up. Now, it's been 15 years already. And, I run my own crew. I'm a foreman I make good money. And that's really it. Now it's you make your good money, you be able to save up, bought a house, got married, so on and so forth. So there's definitely a future in the trades, and we need as much kids as we can get. As you guys see, like every tradesman I talk to is dwindling. So whether it's plumbing, electrical, carpentry, there's not a lot of people who sign up for it. So, and it's a great opportunity to make good money fast instead of going to college. If that's not for you, you go into it and then you're paying X amount of money per year to go to college. You come out, you're in debt, and then you jump into the trades later. You're $100 grand in debt now, and you started in the trades that you maybe should have done from the get-go. Even people take a year off before college and go into trades and figure it out from there too. So it's it's a great opportunity to have a good future. I mean, we're all living proof of it, so, and we all came from this school.
One thing he said, Carmen went to college. He went and started a trade and then worked his way up with hard work, and make no bones about it, this guy's worked extremely hard. But that is college. That is college, and it's an opportunity that you can continue to think of. Next up, a former student of mine, who I feel very proud of several to be back here. He is local 328, works for Lab Spec. Justin, welcome Justin Davis.
Hey guys, so when I graduated high school, I started working for my uncle, who's a custom home builder. Started as a laborer, sweeping floors, cleaning up trash, and eventually became a utility carpenter, which is basically just a second hand, and worked my way through that. And that was probably 2-3 years of being a utility carpenter, and then I became a site supervisor. I worked for my uncle for 12 years, running jobs when I eventually left and started my own company. I ran my own company for 3 years, and then I now have 2 kids. Priorities changed a little bit, and I'm in the union. So I work for a lab company. We set research labs, cabinets, fume hoods, stuff like that. And it's great. The residential carpentry offers a lot, and then the union offers, some other things with benefits and stuff like that. So with the family, it, just made more sense for me now. Whatever way you decide to go, there's advantages to both. If you want to do residential, you buy a house, you can do most of the work on your own house. You do the union, it's not so much what you would do on your house, but there's still some opportunities there. So that's kind of what we do, and if you're interested in it, we can get into more detail. So thank you.
Up on this side, another former student of mine who is a co-founder of B&E Services. His other co-founder, Greg Evangelista, a former Wakefield High School graduate, is working right now, so he couldn't be here, but sends his regards. But please welcome Jonathan Boyson.
How's it going, guys? So I started B&E with my business partner Greg in high school. We really didn't, I graduated from 2010 from here. Before I say anything, I didn't like being in high school, but these are some of the best times of your life. Enjoy it while you're here. Don't think I just want to get the hell out of here, because you look back now and say, I wish I'd go back. But I definitely didn't want to go to college, and I always knew that. My mom fought me on that, but I stuck to my guns and didn't go to college. And I was doing some landscape stuff on the side with Greg. Worked for various construction companies, and then eventually we just kind of got into underground utilities and heavy equipment. And little by little bought one excavator and some more equipment. And now we have 2 crews. We do, like I said, mostly underground utilities. It's water mains, sewer mains, gas, electric. Hard work some days are easier, some days are harder. Definitely have to have a work ethic, but like all these guys said, there's good money right out of the gate. And you don't have any debt, but you do have to be able to get up early in the morning, sometimes work late, and the trades are great. They've been great for me, they've been great for all these guys. Like Carmen said, we're kind of living proof of it, and we all came out of this school, so there are definitely a lot of opportunities with everyone that's here to talk to and get information on. But that's about it. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to finish up on this side. Yet another Wakefield High School graduate. entrepreneur of TJM Plumbing and Heating. Please welcome Tjm Plumbing.
Hey guys, I'm Tim Hughes. I own and operate Tjm Plumbing and Heating, which is a local residential plumbing company. So I came here to Wakefield High School. I'm a graduate of the class of 2007. While in high school, my senior year, I knew I wasn't going to college. I like to work. I like to work with my hands, which hopefully some of you guys like to work with your hands. They started the co-op program, work study here, my senior year. So I ended up leaving half days. I went to work for a plumbing company out of Wakefield that specialized in residential, high-end remodels, renovations. And I worked there for 5 years, got my plumbing license. While I was there, it was miserable in the beginning because you don't know what you're doing. You're learning. It's just like anything new. It's tough to get accustomed to. But after a while, you start doing the work. You start realizing, hey, I'm putting things together. I'm improving people's homes. You just feel accomplished when you finish a task that you have to do. After I worked there, I went to a service company. So I learned the service aspect of plumbing. I was there for 3 years. And then I went to a Phillips Academy in Andover. I was the in-house plumber there for 3 years, which we really touched on a lot of stuff. Commercial, residential, mixed use, things like that. There are many facets of plumbing that you think, oh, you got a clogged toilet. No, there are numerous things. Clogged toilets are part of it, but you can be in sales, service, new construction. There are probably 20 different things you can do with plumbing. There are hard days. There are easy days, just like they said, but we are in a dire shortage. The average plumber is 57 years old and they're retiring. Not too many people entering the trades. So it's a great opportunity. When you start out, you don't make all that much, but you're not picking up a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 loan per year for 4 years. Most companies that hire you are going to put you through school, pay for school for you, 2 nights a week. You come out, you get your plumbing license. It's your ticket to do whatever you want to do with that license. There's so many options. So after Phillips Academy, I was very busy. I decided to go out on my own. I've had my company for 3.5 years. And we can't keep up. There's a huge shortage. We do residential service, remodels, things of that nature. I'd love to talk to any and all of you about any questions you may have. Thank you very much for your time.
At the end, I will be sharing out professional contact info to follow up, and there's just jobs, there's opportunities here. There's just a lot to really strongly consider. Next up, another former student of mine, I'm certainly proud, is here, and he works at Collins Electrical. And please welcome Bill Boudry.
Hey guys, so I graduated from here in 2006 and I went off to college for a year, and I don't think I really wanted to go to college, but kind of in high school I felt like that's what you had to do. So I remember leaving there, I got a summer job and decided I wasn't going back, and got hooked up with this company I'm with now. I've been with for 15 years. It's a lot of long days, a lot of hard work. You have to do 4 years of night school, which is tough, but I'd say the only good thing about the schooling is that you're actually learning what you're doing all day, which I like rather than going to a history class or something like that. So I'm very happy with the way it's gone, and we need a lot of work out there. It's very busy, and we don't have many kids with us. So if you have any further questions later, ask them. Thank you.
All right, next I'm going to introduce Nick Manzi, who's a graduate of the vocational school. Special shout out to Lake HVAC, the woman Brooke, who is not here. Kind of sent an email out really because it's genesis of getting this going, so big plug to them. Sitting next to Nick is Michael Delano, another Wakefield Memorial High School graduate, also works at Lake HVAC. But please welcome Nick, who's going to come up and talk a little bit.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Nick Manzi. I'm a project manager and an estimator at a commercial HVAC company. So, as you just told you, I graduated from Northeast Voc, just up the hill here. graduate of 2013. I was in the carpentry class, but I had no intentions on doing carpentry after. I liked being at the school, didn't want to leave my friends that I just made, so I stuck it out and tried to find a job for a different trade. Always had the interest in HVAC, ended up running into a president of Lake HVAC at a baseball field, had a summer job as an umpire, told me he wanted me to come by and see if I'd be interested in a summer job. So going back, I was 15 years old, got a summer job, started working on a fabrication shop. From there I got some experience in the field, I went into the sheet metal department, then I went over into the pipe fitting department for a little bit, and then had a summer in the service department. By the time that all got done, I was ready to graduate in 2013, but I had no intentions on going to school. I was dead set against it, said I never want to go, please don't make me mom, dad. They said, okay, go figure out your own career path and we'll help you along the way. So spent the next year and a half working in the field in sheet metal. Found out that I don't really enjoy working with my hands, being cold, which is definitely an aspect of the job, but I wanted to stay involved in the trades. So from there, I kind of retracted my whole I'm so against college, and I went to Roger Williams University. So I spent 2 years there. I was very fortunate enough for my father and mother to pay for the 2 years, and then it was time for me to go get my student loans. So the summer going into junior year, I went to the bank and sat down, and they told me, okay, we're estimating you're going to have $107,000 in student loans. So I looked at my father and I said, there's no way I'm doing that. So I took the semester off. From there, I ended up coming back to Lake HVAC, got my foot in the door into the office. Started off in the CAD department, which is just computer modeling, pretty much designing projects, making sure everything fits, no conflicts with the electricians or the plumbers, ensures that our workers can put all this equipment and ductwork in the right spot. From there, I got to jump into the estimating side of things to get that more in-depth knowledge on the whole systems, how they operate, how much it costs to operate it, how long it takes employees to build the systems. From there, I jumped into a project management role. So I took a little bit of a different path as some of the trade workers that we have speaking today, but that's just to let you guys know that there are plenty of different options within the trades outside of just working with your hands day to day. I'm pretty much hands off. I'm in the office every day of the week. If you see me on a job site and I have a tool in my hand, there is something wrong and you should stay away. That's why we have Mike Delano here, so he can take care of the stuff for us and make sure it's installed properly. I can only tell you how much it costs. I can't do it for you. So just like everyone's saying, there's a real dire need of new up-and-coming tradesmen and women. For every 3 people retiring right now, it seems like there's only 1 new person coming up. And there's a lot of money to be made. And it's not just a spiel so you guys don't go to college, or if you guys just want to go into whichever trade. But it's just to let you know what your options are. You can go to school, get your license paid for, just like Tim used to let you know. There are companies out there that will pay for you to go to school. I know Lake HVAC will pay 100%, and any full mechanical contractor in the HVAC world will pay for you to go to school. So it gives you guys the opportunity to come in with no knowledge, because like I said, I started out with not an idea what HVAC was. From there, you can get sent to school and spend those times obtaining licenses. And a lot of people continue on to get other licenses that may be applicable to their trade. And in 10, 15 years, you're going to be making a lot of money. And it's not just a spiel to get into the trades, but it's the reality of it. We're trying to preach the word out to you guys. There's a lot of money to be made. It's not easy work. You're not going to come to work and sit on a bucket all day. You're going to come to work. You're going to work 8-hour days, 10-hour days. If you own your own company, you're not working probably less than 12 hours a day. There's plenty of options out there, but it's not a layup. It's something you guys got to work for. But if you guys are interested in learning more about HVAC and our company specifically, me and Mike will be here for a little while. You guys can catch up with us. Thank you.
All right, last but not least, I'd like to call up another Wakefield High School graduate, someone I'm lucky to call a close friend. He, after graduating from Wakefield High School, started by just mowing 1 lawn. Starting from there, it's gone to many lawns, many hundreds of customers, me being one of them, my family. Please welcome the founder of Jeff's Landscaping, Jeff Dodge.
Thank you, Brian. My name is Jeff Dodge. I started Jeff's Landscape Inc. and then Velvet Green Organic Lawn Care when I was 16 years old in high school. I started mowing lawns, real simple. and then it transitioned into me getting a horticultural degree after high school from University of New Hampshire. That was a 2-year degree, and it took me 3 years to accomplish that. So I would come home every weekend, cut grass, and start to build my business as time went on. About 5 years ago, we developed Velvet Green Organic Lawn Care, and now have over 700 customers. My high school education from Wakefield High was fantastic. However, I wasn't book smart. I'd get C's and D's a lot. Had trouble reading. So the one thing I did know was how to work hard, and all the people here today, they have all that in common. We all work incredibly hard. We do not work 40 hours a week, 50, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week. If you're willing to do that, I think that there is a huge opportunity in all of these trades, including landscaping. So I think if you set yourself up with mentors and success, with those mentors, like these guys here, you can make more money than the people graduating from college that are your peers. So, like I said, we're all successes because of our hard work, and thank you.
All right, so now to conclude our kind of recorded part of this, thank you for our Untitled department helping us out. Next part, we are going to, after when I finish, first off, I'm going to have everybody come down here behind our speakers for a quick photo. At that point, we're going to come into 2 different groups. We're going to use here the savings bank. We're also going to use the science lecture hall. And we're going to have 2 40-minute sessions. One, we're going to be meeting with HVAC, Collins Electric, and Jeff's Landscaping. And here in the science lecture hall, we're going to be meeting with John, Carmine, Tim, and Justin. At halfway through, we'll switch. So you're going to get a seat, meet everybody, hopefully go up to ask individual questions. I know some of you have some specific trades you're interested in. Make sure you make that contact. Maybe it's a contact for a summer job. Maybe it's something that's going to change your life. So please, for anyone that needs to leave at the end of this block, go to the section that you feel like you have the most people that you want to talk to. Thank you very much for your attention. And right now, if everyone can come down, we're just going to get a quick photo and then we'll split up. Get another hand for our presenters.